Here's how you can make this simple battle mech suit that you can battle your friends with.
Take flight.
So the first part of this mech suit that we're going to build is the top part of it. You want to start by placing down 2 wooden rods. 1, 2. Place a wood block here. Grab some titanium rods. You want to place one on each side. You want to place another one here, another one here. Now on each one, you want to go up by 2 more rods. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Grab 2 servos. Place one here, and then the other one here facing outwards too. Then simply one here, and then one over here facing the opposite direction. More metal rods. 1, 2. And then over here the same thing. 1, 2 downwards. Grab 2 more servos. Place one on each end facing outwards. Now that you have the servos added, you can add the arms, or I guess the weapons. To simply just create whatever design you'd like. I'm just going to go with a simple thing. Place the car seat over here. Boink. You are going to use the bind tool for this part. Select these 2 bottom ones to the seat. Set them to 0 for every single one. 0, 0, 0. Select these 2. Bind it here. And you want to just put them the opposite. So since left is usually A, you want to put D. And since right is usually D, you want to put A. Grab your screwdriver. Select these 2. Set the servo angle to 20. From here, you're pretty much done with the top half. Don't really mess with it until we get into the further steps. You can move the C a little bit more further here if you want. Now we're going to start building the bottom half. So you're going to grab a wooden rod, place it here. Grab 5 blocks of plastic. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a hinge, place it inwards like this. Grab another plastic block, place it here. Grab a hinge, place it here. Plastic block, then go 5 blocks down. 2, 3, 4. Grab another hinge. Place it facing downwards here. Now place a plastic block on top. Grab a screwdriver, scale it downwards, and you want to create a small platform at first. So a simple small platform. Simply. Now you want to copy this one and go here. And you want to just scale it a little bit more further into here. So pretty much it's going to be 2 separate platforms. One is going to be a little bit bigger than the other. Or a lot more bigger, I guess. And except the one thing about this platform is you can make it invisible. So turn the transparency down just a bit. Enough so you can still see it. Grab a wooden block and place it up here. Place a chair up here. Sit on the chair. Okay, so once you're up here, you want to grab a cake block. Placing your body here, jump up, grab 2 more wooden blocks and place them to the sides of you. So one here and then one here. You want to grab your scale tool once again, set it to 0 so you can have a little bit more leniency on how you can scale things. Scale a little bit upwards and then scale this up here so it isn't touching the bottom of the platform. So simply scale it a little bit like this. Alright, perfect. Now you want to grab some glue blocks just to test to see if it connects to your feet. Okay, so once you confirm that these 2 glue blocks do connect to your feet and are not touching the ground, you can delete these 2 here and grab some more wood. Place 1 block here and then scale it a little bit more down. Grab a glue block, then place a wood block up here and scale it into itself. So these will be all the points of contact where the rope is going to be connected. So you can easily do that right now if you want to. So this part is going to be connected to the body of it. And then these parts are going to be connected to the legs. So from this point on, you want to save everything. This is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. Don't worry, not too much. It's going to be really simple once you get the hang of it. Save everything under a random thing. You want to grab a child tool and just scale all of this and move it over here. You want to scale it upwards. It's going to be a little bit of a weird, confusing thing, alright? You want to combine it together. Combine it together, but make sure nothing's really touching too much. You see this wooden block here? You want it to be a little bit more over here so it's connected to the cake. So move it. Alright, so this point should be pretty perfect. So you want to grab a wooden block, place it here, use your scale tool to scale it at least so it isn't really interacting with too much of anything. So pretty much these arm parts are only going to be connected to the cake block. It shouldn't be interacting with too much more. Make sure you save everything now. Again, you can delete this, delete the cake, delete the wooden block. So you have everything set up perfectly. So the only thing now is grabbing your screwdriver, selecting all the arm parts. Make sure that none of the other parts that are part of the bottom of the legs aren't really interacting. So just select everything. This is so you can just set it up so it gives you that fighting part. Make sure that none of this is going to be unanchored. Unanchored now. Go over here. Sit on this seat. And pretty much click D. So it's going to do this. And delete it while you're sitting on it and holding on D. So now it's pretty much going to be stuck like that. This is pretty much going to be the stance it's going to have. So now go here and place a cake block on yourself. Jump up. You can delete this chair. Grab some glue blocks. Place one on each wooden piece. So one here. One over here. One over here. Delete this here. You can turn this part completely transparent. And now you can pretty much color this however you want to make it look a lot nicer. Delete the wooden rod. Select everything and turn off anchor mode. And if you did everything correctly, this should work perfectly fine. Okay. Select the wooden rod here. Delete it. Sometimes it will do that. Sometimes it will do this. Don't worry. It's perfectly okay. So select everything that's pretty much the legs. Turn off collision. Select the rope that's pretty much your head. And increase the length. You want to turn the platform collision on. As you can tell, you're going to be able to jump up, jump up, jump up. Select everything now. Turn on collision. And now you have yourself a pretty sick fighting suit. Look at this. You can fight. Let me just turn this invisible. I look super goofy with this on. And bam, you got yourself a super cool fighting mech. You can turn around, fight things. Pew, box, pew, pew, pew. You can walk around wherever. You can even jump. It's a pretty cool looking mech suit. And also, I do want to give full credit to Diamond RBX who came up with the top portion of this. And credit to me for coming up with the bottom portion, I guess. But yeah, that's how you can make yourself a super cool mech suit. You can fight. You can turn around. You can spin. You can jump. Be careful. Sometimes it can be buggy. And yeah, but hey, if you did enjoy the video, please consider dropping a like, subscribing, turning on post notifications. Peace out, everybody.